Hello and welcome back. So now I'd like to implement this spring. So what we gonna do is we'll have a spring, and so when a player enter from above, jump into the spring, we'll simply launch the player into the sky. Something like that. Let's get started with. Let's create a node 2D. Mm, let's call it spring and spring. Okay, SPRNG, right? SPRNG, yeah. uh, let's add uh, animated sprite. Then so let's add that item here, so it is inside tiles and spring. Okay, spring animated sprite. Let's start the frame animation. So in by default we'll show this one, idle or default, whatever. Then we'll have another one, launch or jump or whatever. Okay, so this one will have this spring. Okay, save. And we need to know that something has interlanded or something like that, right? So for that we need area 2D as well. Okay, area 2D, and area 2D we need to have collision. We'll have a rectangular collision, right? Yeah, it should be it should be a little bit wide. Okay, I mean wide and thick as well. If it's not thick enough, what will happen is sometime it simply pass through this, like in the higher jump, in the when the player is falling in the high speed. Okay, let's save it. Let's create another folder called items. Okay, let's save it there. Yeah, so what we are gonna do is let's set its collision layer to items, and it will interact with player. Okay, and in area 2D, whenever body entered, what I like to do is, okay, first let's attach a script to this spring, create it, and area 2D, when body entered, connect. Okay, so what I like to do is simply click this animated sprite here. When body enter, what I like to do is post animated sprite dot play launch. Okay, that's fine. And since we know this is a player body, what we can do is in the player we can define a function high jump or launch. High jump, whatever, something like jump, high jump, long, as IGH, okay, whatever. High jump is, since it's a jump that is high. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll simply set the velocity double, let's double the velocity. Okay, so since we know if anything enter, and this body is player body dot high jump. Okay, let's give it a try. Player 0, let's add spring. Let's bring it here, somewhere here. Okay, Okay, let's play. So yeah, our launch looks good. Okay, finally we can reach this. Okay, now what we have to do is, like whenever the launch is complete, we need to back so back the default state. Okay, we can achieve that with Spring. So like here is okay, there is no loop. Okay, let's do that. For default, let's set it as automatic, or I don't know what's that, it's autoplay. Okay, so that's the first thing that will be played. And so as you can see in the animator sprite, there are animation changed, animation pennies, these signals, right? So when we launch, let's say launch, it will launch and the player will be jumped and this launch will be shown. Okay, so once sometime after a few seconds or whatever, this animation will be completed, right? So after that we can simply go back to default. Okay, so for that, in the animator sprite, in the signal, we'll listen to the animation finished one. Okay, connect. Okay, since the animation is finished, we have to check what was the animation finished. Okay, like if sprite 2D ANI animation was launched, LUNCH, that if launched was finished, what we will like to do is we like to play the default, right? So simply play default, DEFAULT. Yeah, I think that will do the job. So play. Okay. Right, it's fine. Okay. But I like to change a thing. Okay, something like it's still launching whenever we go from side, right? So I like to have yeah, only launch only if we are launched from above, something like that, right? So for that, if body dot global, did some property called global. Okay, global position dot y. Okay, body dot global position dot y. I mean the position of the player should be above is negative, right? So less than this position of this string. Okay, yeah. If y is, if a player is above global position dot y, I'll do this. Okay, let's see if we miss that if case. Okay, restart. Okay, nothing happened, and when I jump, it launched. Okay, yeah, this is what I was talking about. Sometime it kind of ignore whenever we are falling in the high speed. Okay, for that, what we can do is we can kind of extend this collision shape. A simple solution is kind of extend it and move it a bit above. Something like this should work. Yeah, I'm just trying it out. Okay, this may not be the best solution, but yeah. And it's working just fine, right? yeah, that's it. That's how we used animated sprite and area 2D to show two different state. This is not much new information, but yeah, we simply tried out. Yeah.